Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with the time eater. The time eater in the 3DS version is a lot better. Still not great, but it's better. Frontiers for Stomo? Honestly, kind of, yeah. Like, I went back to it and played it a couple times, even with the mods that, like, reintroduce physics and stuff that, like, BeatZ made. Yeah, Force is 7 out of 10. But, like, I put Frontiers down. Like, after that second, like, 7-hour stream I did with Kariru. Like, even, like, magnet dashing through cyberspace and stuff, it just wasn't that fun. Like, I've loaded up Project Hero more times than I've loaded up Frontiers. Oh man, the hottest of takes. Coming out. All right, just gonna pop off on this White Acropolis for no reason and get a 111. For real? I mean, hey. I'm just different for clout. Yes. Even though the many times in the Frontier stream when I'm like, I wish I could be hype with everybody.
Guess that was all right.
I wish I could have. I wish I liked the music in the boss fights. You know, I wish I liked it, but I don't. I'm in the camp that I think the music carries the boss fights. And I'll throw in a little bit transparency. God chose you. You can like the game. I don't care if you like the game. Just don't convince me to like the game. I mean, the boss music, that's what I'm saying is when people are like the boss fights are the best, I think the boss fights are carried very, very hard by the music. Are they the best boss fights in the series? Yes. Is that bar really, really low? Yes. I think the best boss fight that's ever come out of a Sonic game is Perfect Chaos from Generations. Oh. That's what the cap was for. I tried to not be a party pooper, but I don't know, they were just my feelings as I was playing the game. Not even a Dragoon? From Generations? Oh, I definitely think Perfect Chaos is better than Egg Dragoon. Egg Dragoon is a solid second. That one, it's definitely, like, interesting in all the different ways you can hit him. And that he humps the shit out of you when you're doing wall jumps. Don't like Zavik. You're right, Pedro. You're right. I should be questions. What do you mean, man? Stomo. Thought of it like that until I pointed out. Wait, pointed out that the boss fights are the best in the series, but like they're not that great. Yeah, I guess you can give that the Time Eater was different than Sonic Colors Final Boss 3.0. Say people shouldn't be excited for actual boss fights. I know. Oh, the humping part? Yeah. That's why I said you can like them. I just don't think they're that great. Because that's what I'm saying is I truly think I could be wrong, and I probably am wrong. But I truly think that the Frontiers is going, you know, depending on what this update does, like update 3 does with the new characters, I think Frontiers is going to be a color situation where it's a product of, like, people like it given the context of the time it was created. Because people love Sonic Colors, and now people hate Sonic Colors. Now, I don't think that Frontiers is nearly as bad as Sonic Colors is. But I think that opinions will turn more sour the longer Frontiers exists. Hardest thing Inforce is turning? I agree. You boost in Frontiers even without boost. That's kind of like Sonic CD too. Nobody owned a Wii to play it? You mean owned the best-selling console of that generation? What are you talking about, man? I bought Colors at release. And I loved it. Wii U sweep. Yeah. I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm excited for the updates though. Well, update 3, because update 1 and 2 aren't really. Well, isn't update 2? I think that's like challenges and stuff. That might be kind of fun. All right, see you later, nicest person. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Skylanders had Bowser. Needed all that Skylanders clout. I see. All right, see you later. Nicest person, appreciate the shill. Remember when I used to shill all the time? I don't think, was anyone here? I'm pretty sure I still used to do it when like Amazon was here. It really was. It's weird to think back on like the 2014. Oh, I used to at least like once every half hour, I would like have a whole shilling spiel. I don't do that anymore. I'm sure you can find it in some of the old videos. Superior game of the same genre comes out. Well, I mean, just because I think Gens is better than Unleashed, that doesn't mean... Just because Gens is better than Unleashed doesn't mean that, like... Hold on, let me think about this. No, like, people didn't shit on Sonic Unleashed when Sonic Generations came out, because Unleashed, at least the daytime stages, are still a fine game. Adventure 1 didn't get shit on when Adventure 2 came out. Sonic 2 didn't get shit on when Sonic 3 came out. I don't think Frontiers, like, can stand on its own at all. It was grossly overrated, but that's what I'm saying, is people loved Sonic Colors when Sonic Colors came out. And then the cracks started to show the longer we've gone from it. And I think the same, maybe not to the same scale, but I think the same thing will happen with Sonic Frontiers. It won't be as sharp of a drop, but I think people will see Frontiers as more average than good or great. Versus Frontiers being, or Colors being ass nowadays to a lot of people. Definitely showing that, for sure. For sure. Now that all the hype is gone from it being released and stuff. I am really interested to see if we're going to have like a Castlevania situation where Tails, Knuckles, and Amy are just going to like have all the islands available to them, and you'll just be able to go do missions and cyberspace stages and stuff. It's a perfect game. Be quiet. Amazon, you're starting to sound like how Rev talks about 06. Frontiers is a stepping stone? Yeah, but even a stepping stone can still be good. Like my funny game, you can. How many times have I said that? And you can like your game. But it's like, I don't want to buy a $60 stepping stone. I want to buy a $60 video game. Frontiers is like the first full game I've purchased in I don't even know how long, and I bought 6 of them. Expects a 10 out of 10 game from Sonic Team. I just want a good game. Sonic Team has made 10 out of 10 games. Fun gameplay, I'm satisfied. Well, good for you, man. I'm glad you see something in it that I don't. Was that a flame core PB? I completely missed it if it was. This run's looking juicy right now, folks. And this is against actual PB splits this time, so we could be on PB pace. Like the music, so Frontiers is 10 out of 10. Mario Odyssey was in development since 2010? Probably why Gens is so lackluster in terms of story and cutscenes and stuff. But hey, look at that. They had issues with development for Gens, and what they do, they focused on the best part of the game. Oh, after Gens. Okay, never mind. Ignore what I said. Wasn't like the first thing in the Project Sonic 2017 trailer, wasn't like the first thing was from the writers that brought you Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations or some shit? Yeah, it was like, well, no shit. I would hope that the people who worked on Sonic games do in fact work on Sonic games. Or was it just like the writers? And I was like, really, the writing? Like if you said from the writers, or like from the developers of Sonic, or the writers of Sonic Adventure 2, it would have gotten people a lot more hyped. And clearly it wasn't. For forces? Jesus. The people who make Sonic games. Sonic Team. That's too far to the right. Oh, losing time here, unfortunately. Because I think PB was like a 159. This is probably going to be like a 207, so we're going to lose our time here, unfortunately. And then Amazon was just laughing in the back. Yeah, okay. There's no way the guys making the next Sonic game made the previous Sonic games. That'd be absurd. Yikes, this is actually a horrendous aquatic base. Aquatic base has not been good today. Yeah, oof, a 210. And took the bait? Yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool trailer. For sure. Dang, I was hoping to get another 20. Doesn't look like it's going to be happening. That's true. Sonic Lost World was made by Sonic Team, though. Count the DS as booms? Oh, that's true. Whoa. Almost hit the digital wall there. I wonder if Chaos is gonna keep that digital wall, because that's just some goofy shit, man. I feel like it definitely would have made more sense to have, like, big boulders there or something. But Amazon Classic Sonic appeared in that trailer. Can't love Classic Sonic. It's all a simulation. I loved him at the time. That's true. That Classic Sonic model is honestly great. They really could have just done Generations 2. I mean, if you're not gonna make DLC, I'd buy a full $60 Sonic Generations 2. Dude, it'd basically be like buying Super Mario Galaxy 2. A classic Egg Fleet remix sounds freaking sick. Like, imagine a Generations 2 as well, like, in, like, with the darker story, and they could literally use the final levels of stages, or of games. Really? Well, I mean, some of the ancillary stuff in Sonic Forces is better than Generations. Like, there's actually a lot of cutscenes and stuff. I'm talking about in context if we didn't know what the story was, Amazon. Dang, this run could have been so good. 2031 on the sum of best. That's nice. Oh wait, never mind, he lived. Never mind, he's good. I like how Shadow can feel the devil. Like, what? When could he do that? It's like, I can feel the hatred. Shadow's a Sith. There you go. I can feel the hatred flowing through you, Mephiles. It's his boyfriend? What? Nice. Really got to figure out a consistent way to shoot that wall down. What's up, Mickle? They make a Sonic game without Sonic? They did in 2005. I never watched the dub. No, I know. Bro, the fan dub, back when I was like a really, really small streamer, the fan dub, I mean, literally me and American would just sit here and quote the fan dub all the time. The good old days. These are still the good days now, though. Yep, that's where that came from. Remember the Shadow dub? The Shadow dub just didn't have as much staying power as the 06 dub does. It's like kind of like the 06 and Adventure 2 dub kind of feel more like them just like being funny because of the situation, whereas the shadow dub definitely feels more like they were really, like, every person was really trying to be funny and like be the joke, you know what I mean? Not that it's like bad, but it's just kind of like it lost some of its charm because it was like the situations were just funny that they found themselves in with the story they were creating. Yo, let's go! A gold on Dusty. I think that was a 241. Chat, this might be a new PB. Assuming I don't mess up any of the menuing in Tropical Jungle and we actually get a good clip.
It looks like you need to.
All right, here we go. It's all up to you, Rouge. Black Doom was still good? Yeah, Black Doom, because that's the same guy that did Mephiles in the previous, or in the 06 dub. He kind of still kept the spirit of what I think of, for sure, when I think of, like, the dubs. Oh, that's a good clip. Yo, dang it. So close to the 49, but let's go. PB, PB.